What have you been reading lately? I've got something I want to share with you. Hey everybody, welcome back to The Humble Horologist. My name is Anthony, and I'm not going to be doing a review of a watch today. I'm going to be doing, a review of an article that I read. And I found this article on an app called All Watch News. I will share a link, or you can look it up. All Watch News. Get the app, put it on your phone or your computer, and check it out. It's free. I think that you will find it to be impressive. As is this one article that I want to share with you. The article is by an author, Lex Stolk, and he is with FratelloWatches.com. And the title of the article is, Dear Watch Fans, Pace Yourselves and Beat the FOMO, or Fear of Missing Out. A watch is not a pair of sneakers. Now, this is a long article, but I believe it is worth reading in its entirety. I'm not going to share that with you today, but I would encourage you to look at the article. It is from March 27th, 2024. So if you want to look it up. There are several things in this article that I thought were really wise and really important to make note of. And one of them, the first one I guess that I read that made a really big impact, or at least it stung, is found in the second paragraph of the article. He asked, why don't I own that Pepsi I see again and again on my feed? If you ask yourself this question, now I'm quoting from the article, if you ask yourself this question after scrolling through Instagram or TikTok, you could be suffering from fear of missing out, or FOMO. The fear of missing out comes from the idea that other people are living their best lives and are wearing better watches than you. As soon as that idea has nestled inside your brain, you will be tumbling down the rabbit hole while asking yourself why you're not doing the same. As you're scrolling through social media profiles trying to find out why all the good stuff is only happening to those people, you'll be struck by sadness and perhaps shame because FOMO has a grip on you. And guys, that is something that I will admit I struggle with. I saw an ad for watches that were about to be released, and it is put your price in or put your money in now so that you can get it when it comes out, and get it before it's sold out. And I wanted to do that. Zelos was Zelos, however you want to pronounce it, was one of those brands that had a new watch coming out. There are several other brands that have some new pieces coming out that I would love to get. And if I don't get them, I'll be buying them at a much higher price or even at a premium if they become collectible. And so that fear of missing out, I could feel that twinge, but I was brought back down to reality in the fact that I can't afford them. And so I'd understand what it means to want to buy something for fear that you're not going to be able to experience that experience if you don't do something now. But the real message of this article is found in another paragraph that really addresses the nuts and bolts, the meat and potatoes of what is wise watch purchasing. It says, when brand X releases a new watch, comments like "I want" and "need" abound on social media. There's a big difference between wanting and needing, though. Wanting something is a less desperate situation than needing it. But a need is something that a person can't live without, such as food and a home. Most definitely not a luxury watch. If you think you need a watch, you probably need to reset your priorities instead. To me, that was the most powerful sentence in the whole article. Let me read that again. If you think you need a watch, you probably need to reset your priorities instead. Guys, there is no such thing anymore as needing a watch. If you have a cell phone, you don't need a watch. If you have a Timex Weekender, you really don't need another watch. There's no need for more than one watch that works. Every bit of this is about want. What do you want? What do you want that you're willing to spend hard-earned money for? And if that want is a want that supersedes other things that you need, then your priorities are out of whack. Because you see, as this article goes on to say in this particular paragraph, the watch is not going to feed you or provide shelter. It could provide you with a short moment in the sun in the form of likes and comments, but it won't make you happy in the long run. Yes, a watch can be an object of joy, but the idea that it will uplift your life and be a source of perpetual happiness is a misconception. And I believe that's one reason why so many of us have more than one, more than 10, even more than 100 watches. Because we want that feeling that we get when we purchase a new watch, but that feeling quickly dissipates and we have to go to another new watch in order to replace that feeling. It is a high that we get that won't last. And so I'm not telling you to stop buying watches. I'm just saying you and I need to always be aware of the temptations that are out there to draw us away from the things that are important and are necessary in order to fulfill some temporary, misguided idea, their feeling or desire to have something that might make us look better, feel better, get more likes, get more recognition, feel more important, whatever. Those things are not what's most important. What's most important are the things that you have to have, that you truly need. Those things that really make life livable. And those are the things that you should be truly making sure you have, and in the best way possible. I stress all the time that watches are replaceable, but time is not. You see, the reason I do that is because I believe that time for us on this earth is limited. I believe that you and I, each of us, are only given so many years to live, so much time to do something with, and as I believe, for the glory of our God. If we're wasting time, we're wasting what has been given to us that is irreplaceable. And if we fret and moan and worry about what the next watch is going to be, or if we're going to be able to get it, trade it, something, and we miss out on the things that are important like family, faith, and our future, then what was the point? Especially when the watches that we leave behind will probably not be loved and cared for by anybody as much as we did. And they'll sit in a box or get sold at an auction, maybe never even worn again. Those things that are most important, and especially those things that are eternal, should be our first priority. Let watches be the icing on the cake of life. Again, if you don't have the app All Watch News, download it. Thank you, All Watch News, for this article. Thank you to the author. Thank you for TellOwatches.com. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Please like this video, share it with others. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. And remember, watches are replaceable, but time is not. Thanks for watching.